The coach was talking how you've gotten better since the bowl game. You gotten better, you think, since the first day of spring practice?
Yes, definitely.
In what way?
Just coming in after practice every day, just taking something from every practice, trying to learn something, watching the film, just trying to take something every day and focus on that next practice, and just trying to build every day.
It seems like you guys had some success on Friday, even if it wasn't a scrimmage. I mean, what do you think you guys did well as an offense that night?
I'll say, like Coach said, just focusing on not turning the ball over. And when you don't turn the ball over and take negative plays, it's a lot easier to move the ball and play in positive down the distance. So I feel like we did a good job at moving the ball and just putting together good drives.
Julian, what did preparing for playing in that bowl game teach you?
I'll say it taught me a lot. Just really showed me how to get prepared on a college level. I would say it's a lot different than high school. A lot comes more with that. And after, just like showing next season what I could do better to be better than I was last year and try to improve on that.
Julian, does that inspire you to look at more tape, to do more things because of that opportunity?
Yeah, definitely. I'll say just showing like what I can do, it just made me want to be even better, just to improve on that. And the only way you can do that really is mentally, just looking at more tape, seeing what you can do better, coming into the next day, just focusing on what you can do better.
Is there anyone you watched tape with specifically? Is it more yourself?
I'll say Coach Bell, anybody. I watch by myself, quarterback coach, anybody. Just trying to get as much film as I can.
What do you think you need to improve on to really become a complete quarterback?
I'll say I can still improve on everything. My feet sometimes, getting faster at processing, anticipating throws, just everything in my game.
Julian, Coach has talked about not just your athleticism and speed, but the quarterback group as a whole. How beneficial is it for you guys as a unit to have such athletic players?
I'll say at quarterback, every play's not perfect. So like when something breaks down or something is not the way it's supposed to look, when you have the ability to get out of the pocket and make plays with your feet, it just makes everything much easier.
Julian, how do you feel you've protected the ball so far this spring?
I'll say I did a good job, but there's always room for improvement. So
What's your approach when it comes to throwing? Are you more wanting to protect it, or are you sort of okay with taking risks, knowing that there's a chance you could turn it over?
I'll say I like to protect the ball, but that comes with watching film, knowing where people are at. So just trying to anticipate throws and stuff like that will help you be more cautious with the football.
Can you kind of get a sense of just like Coach Bell's influence on this offense, the way he recruited a lot of speed, a lot of guys from Florida? Like how have those guys kind of energized the program, if you will?
All the speed is just, it's nice to have. Just a lot of guys winning. The thing that it is when they come in just learning the offense. But once everybody gets it, it's a lot easier just having those guys run around, play football fast. It's like second nature to them.
So can you kind of feel that maybe this time last year to now, it's like there's kind of more continuity, more guys kind of know what's going on?
Yeah, definitely. With it being a second year with the offense, I feel like it's a lot easier to learn and to teach other guys when the other people already know it instead of everybody trying to learn.
Julian, a lot's been made of your feet and that ability. How far do you think you've come in just being able to throw the football?
I'll say I grew a lot. That was more my main focus because obviously being gifted athletically is like, that's a given, but trying to build as a quarterback and just working on things for that was a big thing for me this offseason.
Knowing how athletic your entire group of quarterbacks are, how are you guys kind of coached to maybe take off and run versus know when to sit in the pocket and wait for something to come up?
Really just having to feel like if you feel pressure, your eyes should come down, check down, but if the check down's not there, take off and run. Don't like sit and wait there. If you have a lane, just take it.
Narduzzi has referenced your long touchdown run earlier in camp this spring. Can you take us through what happened in that play and what you saw when you were first started running the ball?
It was a zone read, and the defensive end went with the running back, so I pulled it, and just made a few guys miss, and took off down the sideline.
Julian, how do you approach Saturday? What would the emotions be like to be in your home Stadium, you get a chance to show you, I'm sure you're gonna have family and friends there, what's that gonna be like for you?
Obviously, first have fun. That'll be the main goal, but just showing how much I grew, being able to just compete and just be out there with everybody, showing how far I came from last year's.
Is there a pro quarterback that you like and would like to emulate style?
I like to watch everybody. Patrick Mahomes is my favorite, but some of the stuff he does, like he can only do that. So just watching other guys, like I'll say, just watching football in general, watching everybody, seeing how they play or like what their process is, that helps.
Anything final? Julian, thank you.